Summer here and many of us transitioning from school to play, now is a great time to revamp your play space. Today I'm taking you with me as I rework our playroom and share with you some of my favorite organizing hacks as well as a super fun DIY that you're not going to want to miss. Hey, I'm Lindsay with organizedtosave, and I'm here to help get you organized and be more productive with budget-friendly tips, tricks, and digital products so that way you can declutter and simplify. And today we're tackling our playrooms. A couple times a year I like to come in our playroom and revamp it just because, as we know, kids' tastes in toys change. I wanted to switch up our systems just to make playing in this room a little bit easier. So make sure to stay tuned to the end to see the entire transformation. Now, if you're starting from scratch or want to completely rework your play area, one great hack is to define specific play zones. I rearranged our playroom to accommodate these different zones. I created a kitchen zone, a doll zone, a craft zone, also our books and other toys. When you're setting up your playroom, you're going to want to keep in mind to keep things that you want them to access easily at a spot where they can access easily. So you'll notice everything is on my daughter's height level, so that way she can independently access all of her toys that she wants to play with. Speaking of independence, one thing that I really would encourage you to do is to label all of your bins. I suggest you take it a step further and actually do picture and print labels. You can easily go on canva.com and create super fun labels. I actually pulled out my old Cricut machine and just created some super fun little picture labels. My daughter, as she's not reading words right now, she's able to identify what toy goes into what bin. I still put the word labels on there so as she does start reading words, she can read them and know where they go. And it also helps all of the adults that are putting toys away as well. Now, a simple hack for all of those itty bitty little toys is to actually utilize these little tackle boxes from the Dollar Tree. They're great because you can divide out different things. So I've got like my daughter's little troll figures in there, the teeny little food stuff, and all of her little Hatchimals all divided in this case. As you're organizing, don't forget to utilize things you already own. My daughter is super into babies, so I pulled up our old diaper caddy and she loves it because she can keep all of her little baby diaper needs right in one spot. Each of these bins, I basically just divided things by likeness. So I put all of our doctor's stuff in one bin, all of her horses in one bin. So as you're thinking of things, just group them by likeness, and it's going to make putting things away for your kiddo a lot easier. This shelf divider is amazing because you can actually utilize much more space. So instead of having all of those accessories in one bin, I'm able to divide it out. And bins in general are great for kids because they can just plop it in and go. But for those things that need maybe adult supervision, or I just want up a little bit higher in case if little ones are around, actually utilize the decorative shelves on our wall for functional space. I love having a big whiteboard in the space because then we can practice being creative or practice our letters, but cleaning those can often be tricky, and a great hack is to use a Dollar Tree makeup sponge to wipe away all of those markers. Now, this space really doubles as our family room area as well. Lately, I've been spending a lot more time on this couch trying to balance work but still be available to play with my daughter. I needed to create a little spot where I could store my work stuff. I created a little storage and charging station utilizing just a lid divider from Target. I can easily charge everything here, and now it's super accessible to be able to just snag what we need right out of this spot. The rest of this area is actually our learning/crafting zone. I again went ahead and labeled these bins so that way my daughter can start learning where different things live. But I've shown this art caddy in a previous video, and I walked you through exactly how I have it all organized. Now I've moved things around slightly, but it's pretty much the same. So I just went ahead and switched out the labels to where everything is stored at now. Now keep in mind to group things by likeness. So I wanted to have all of my daughter's books in one spot. Now I went ahead and organized these by color, which obviously I know it's not going to stay this way, but I also went ahead and labeled all of these bins over here as well, so that way my daughter can easily know what goes where. And I'd encourage you, get your kids involved in the process. My daughter loved helping me put all of the labels on all of the bins, and as we were doing it, we were talking through what these are, so that way she is learning where her toys are now located, because we did switch quite a bit of stuff up. In our household, it's super important for her to learn to take responsibility for her toys and be putting things away on her own. So now that we have all of these labels, it's been so much easier for her to know exactly where things go. Okay, so you ready for a super easy DIY? I wanted to transform this kitchen. Now, if you didn't see, we recently transformed our own kitchen, so I thought it'd be fun to transform Ellie's as well. So all that we did was I took apart her little kitchen set, removed all the stickers and the knobs and everything, so that way I could properly clean it all to be able to use spray paint to revamp it. This was a really easy process, and as you can see, Ellie enjoyed helping me clean everything off. It was a fun project for us to do together. Now, I went in my stash of spray paint and pulled out a couple different jars. For the countertops, I ended up using this Rust-Oleum hammered metal look. And then for the top and the bottom, I just used a regular Rust-Oleum white and black spray paint that I had on hand. So I did not spend anything in order to transform this little kitchen. This is truly a DIY on the budget, just utilizing things that we already owned. Once it was all dry, I simply just put it all back together. And again, it was really easy to put back together. Stuck the stickers back on, and what a transformation. I absolutely love how this turned out, and I honestly love this little kitchen corner. Previously had all of my daughter's baby stuff over here, but the kitchen spot works so much better in this area. I love these wire baskets on the shelf because I can put all of her play food up there. It's super easy for her to access. And then I used the little drawers as well to hold all of the extra food storage stuff, which, keep in mind, I went ahead and labeled those as well. Now, on the wall above the kitchen, you'll see that we have clipboards, and this is our art station. I'd encourage you to have a spot in your home where you can display your kids' artwork, and then once it's time to take it down, you can either put it in a memory box for them, which I have a whole video on. I'll link it down below if you need some ideas, or you can simply put it in the recycling bin. But this area is now one of my daughter's favorite spots to play. She loves to get in here and make up fun little dishes for all of her babies. If you're needing more ideas on how to organize all of your kids' artwork supplies, check out the video on your screen right now to see how I utilized things I already owned and spent $0 to reorganize all of our art supplies. We'll see you over there.